Hello, and welcome to the 11th of the month Crystal Web Ritual. This ritual is being broadcast out from Chosen Path Church. And today I have with me Lord Don Lewis, the Chancellor of the Correllian Tradition. Hi, Lord Don.
Hello.
Thank you for helping me again this evening. This ritual is performed by web weavers around the world on the 11th of the month to cleanse and recharge the Great Crystal Web. The Great Crystal Web is a crystal energy construct that carries love, peace, hope, and prosperity, as well as communications and spare energy when you need it. There are a lot of purposes for the Great Crystal Web, but we gather on the 11th to make sure that it is well maintained. And tonight, I'll turn it over to Lord Don to get us started.
Well, let us begin by finding a comfortable position. Let us take a moment to release all excess energy, releasing any tension, any anxiety from your day, and letting it flow out of you like water, flowing down from the top of your head and out through your hands and your feet, carrying away all excess energy as it does so. And let us take 3 deep breaths, and as we breathe in, we shall breathe in the love of deity, and as we breathe out, we shall breathe out all that limits us. Breathe in the love of deity. Breathe out all that limits you. Breathe in the love of deity. Breathe out all that limits you. Breathe in the love of deity. Breathe out all that limits you. And let us chant the sacred syllable Aum 3 times. Let us center ourselves in the here and now, ready to begin our ride.
Thank you so much, Lord Don. Here at Chosen Path, the quarters are always guarding the sanctuary's borders, so there's no need to invoke them. They are already here and on duty as always. But we will invoke the God, Goddess, and the ancestors. Beloved Mother Gaia, we ask you to join us tonight as we cleanse and recharge the great crystal web which you hold in your womb. We ask you to aid us in this sacred undertaking, in perfect love and perfect trust. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Beloved Father God, Lord of the wheel and of the dance, Lord of time and space, Lord of beginnings and endings, you are the vehicle of creation, the Lord of being. We invite you and invoke you this night to join us in our work, to give us your aid. And knowing you are always with us, yet from respect, we bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Beloved ancestors, we ask that you join us tonight in the great crystal web rite. We especially call in beloved Lady Virginia, beloved Lady Bitterwind, beloved Lady Wendy, beloved Saint Katrina. We ask you to join us as we follow your instructions to keep and charge the great crystal web. We ask you this in perfect love and perfect trust. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Now imagine with me the crystal access points all over the world, sleeping in their cubes of light in the earth. Hundreds, thousands of crystals all over the earth or otherwise linked into the web, all sleeping in their cubes of white light. Cubes of light that slowly spin clockwise around the crystals they encase. Let us call into ourselves the energies of the universe and imagine the energy of the universe coming down upon you, a beautiful clear white light coming down into the crown of your head, coming down into your body, beautiful clear white light full of strength and joy and love. The light of spirit, the light of being, the light from which all things are made. And let that light fill your body. Allow the beautiful clear light of spirit to come into you and to fill every part of you. Feel its power, feel its love, feel its strength, and let that power, love, and strength suffuse you entirely. And now become aware of your heart chakra and imagine that light most strongly in your heart chakra. See your heart chakra shining with beautiful, clear white light, shining out from your heart like a sun at the center of your being. Focus on your heart chakra and see it shining stronger and brighter and brighter and stronger, like a white sun within you. Now from your heart, send out a beam of light to your particular crystal access point or points, wherever they may be, near or far from you. See the beam of light go from your heart to your crystal access points. And allow the light to connect to the crystal access point and to fill it with beautiful white light. And as the white light fills the crystal access point, it will awaken. And as it awakens, the cube of light will transform into a tetrahedron of light, spinning faster and faster as it does so. And see your crystal access point within its tetrahedron of light, spinning quickly clockwise now. And know that it is open. And we shall fill our crystal access points this night with the energies of hope, peace, love, and prosperity. And let us begin with hope. And for hope, I light a yellow candle. May the winds of hope blow, sweeping away despair and sorrow, so that life again may grow, building a better tomorrow. May hope clear the air and send the darkling clouds of fear and pain away, and bright beginnings send, that we may dare to dream again. May what was dark and overcast be now renewed and once more whole, freed from all limitations past, healed by hope within the soul. Awake now, hope, spread wings and fly. Cleanse and liberate my heart. All things are possible, and I, on wings of hope, shall claim my part. And I shall place the yellow candle upon my altar here before the computer. And through my beam of light, I see that energy of hope going to my crystal access points, filling them with the energy of hope. The beautiful, strong, uplifting energy of hope. And I see it filling the crystal access points and then moving out from my access points to other access points through the web, all over the world. I see the web lighting up as this light spreads through. All of the access points awakening to be filled with hope, powered by the energy of the universe and ourselves. And the web glows all around the world, filled with hope. And now, let us send peace to the crystal web. For peace I have a purple candle. May the fires of peace burn bright, giving light when the world is darkest, putting hate and bigotry to flight and laying prejudice to rest. May the light of peace melt away the encrustation of violence and bitterness which holds sway so often in the world's events. May peace transmute and tame unruly aggression and arrogance, subdue them in humanity's name, to give the future a decent chance. Thus I say, and thus I pray, and thus I will it come to be. I pray and work for peace this day, for all the world, for you, for me. And I place my candle upon the altar, and from my heart, I send forth that energy of peace into my crystal access points. And I see the energy of peace filling the access points and spreading out from them throughout the entirety of the crystal web. And I see the energy of peace going all around the world, through all the crystal access points.
And now, utilizing a pink candle, let us flood the great crystal web with love. Concentrate again on your heart chakra and find that beam of light once more. Fill it with love, unconditional love, and allow that love to flow out through your beam of light, out into the crystal web through your access point as it joins with all the other access points, point to point to point to point, just as love spreads. See that love reach out from your heart chakra through that beam of light, amplified as it gets to each individual crystal that becomes part of the whole crystal web. May love like water pour forth, filling my heart and soul, flooding out over all the earth and making all things whole. Love as deep as the ocean, clear as the mountain lakes, crowning all other emotions, the thirst of humanity slakes. Love enters and heals the aching heart and washes away its pain, thus clearing the way for a better start to reach out and love others again. Fill me, O love, like a cup to the top. Fill the world as well like a sea, that I may know love from the world without stop, and all the world know love from me. And as I place this pink candle in the direction of the west, allow that love to flow out across the great crystal web, point to point, until all the crystals are full with love. Now, taking up my orange candle, we shall do the same for prosperity. Envision your beam of light filling with prosperity in all its many forms, and send that out to the crystal web through your access point to all the crystals around the world. Prosperity high as the mountain's fastness, prosperity rich as the fertile ground, prosperity deep as the cavern's vastness, prosperity wide as the world around. Prosperity helps heal the hating heart. Prosperity helps heal fear. Prosperity fosters the peacemaker's art. Prosperity, I call you here. Prosperity, come and make us feel secure. Prosperity, help us to love peace. Prosperity, help us the future ensure. Prosperity, I pray you increase. Prosperity, I call you to manifest now. Prosperity, rumble and shake. Prosperity now in my life I allow. Prosperity like an earthquake. And I shall place that orange candle full of prosperity into the northern point on my altar. Allow that prosperity to flow out of your heart chakra, out through your beam of light, filling your access point and connecting with all the other aspect points across the world. Know that prosperity comes in many forms, and allow that prosperity to manifest in any form that is needed. Now, you can let the image of the beam of light fade as your access point stops spinning and comes to rest, floating peacefully in its cube until you access it again. Beloved ancestors, we thank you for joining us tonight in this great crystal web rite. We know your essence is always in the great crystal web, and that we can seek you there whenever we need counsel. We thank you for the guidance that you give. Go if you must, stay if you will. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Beloved Father God, Lord of the wheel and of the dance, Lord of time and space, Lord of beginnings and endings, Lord of life and death. You are the Lord of boundaries. You are the Lord of physical form. We ask you to guide the energies we have placed into the web and to guide them forward in this physical world. Beloved Father God, we thank you for your aid, not only now, but always, and we know that you are always with us. Beloved Father God, we thank you with love and with respect. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Beloved Mother Gaia, we have recharged and cleansed the great crystal web, which you so lovingly keep in your womb. We ask you to spread these energies out across the world and make them available to anyone who needs to tap into them. And as they spread, that they heal the earth, the water, the sky, and all creatures who inhabit them. We thank you for joining us tonight in this great crystal web rite, and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Guardians of the watchtowers, we thank you for your sentry duty here at Chosen Path Church. And we ask you to keep vigilant, keep your protection barriers up, and allow us to do the work that the world needs. We thank you for your constant service in perfect love and perfect trust. We bid you hail.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. If you would like information on how to create your own crystal web access point, anyone can do this anywhere around the world. Just go to Correllian.com. That's CORRELLIAN.com. and go to the Great Crystal Web drop-down menu. There you'll find an explanation of what the Great Crystal Web is, instructions on how to create your access point. In those instructions, you also have an email address where you can send the coordinates of your access point to be added to the Great Crystal Web map. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a member of the Correllian Order of Web Weavers, send me an email at revlauri, that's REVLAURIE, at witchschool.com, and ask for an Order of Web Weavers application. You must be Correllian in order to join the Web Weaver Order. So make sure you have your outer court or your clergy number. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. And I just want to add one final point. Sir Ed, he is one of the original founders of the Great Crystal Web, planted an access point in the nation's capital today, right near the Washington Monument. So we thank him as he continues to grow the Great Crystal Web whenever he travels.
Yes, indeed.
So until next month, y'all be careful, be good, and use the Great Crystal Web. Good night, all.
Good night, everyone. Remember to clear and release all excess energy.